welcome back. My name is Sydney. If you're new, welcome. I am looking a little rough because I just woke up and took a shower, and now I'm going to get ready for my cheer competition. So this is my first cheer competition of this season. It was actually a 2-day competition, and yesterday was the first day, and I did record myself getting ready and like clips throughout the competition, but I just didn't love how it turned out. So today I'm gonna do a full get ready with me, and then I'll vlog a little while I go to the cheer competition, and you can kind of like come with me throughout my competition, and I think it'll be really fun, and a lot of you will get to know who I am a little bit more. So I think this is gonna be really fun and exciting. I just want to show you my uniform real quick so you can get a little glimpse of like what exactly I want to do for my makeup. This is the top, and it's just blue, and then it has black. And then this is the back, and it's called, my team is called Electric, obviously. We are part of the Stingray All-Stars, and basically what you do is a 2-minute and 30-second routine filled with tumbling, stunts, dance, choreography, all of that. And you want it to hit perfectly, which means there are no mistakes. And then you go against other teams that are doing the same thing. Everybody has a different routine. Some are harder, some are not as hard, and yeah, it's just kind of fun to go on stage. You must look perfect, so your makeup needs to be done perfect, your hair needs to be done perfect, which I thought was a fun video to show y'all how I get ready for a cheer competition. Alright, so I am thinking of a really neutral eye look and then maybe a pop of blue, because I'm not trying to do like a full blue eyeshadow look today because I don't know, that would just be so crazy. So I'm going to do a warm tone, smoky eye, and then have like a touch of blue in there somewhere. If you would like to see this get ready with me for my cheer competition and also a little glimpse of my cheer life and vlog, then just keep on watching. Okay, first we're gonna start off with this P. Louise base. And this is in the shade 2. I have not tried this yet, and it's probably not a good idea to try it on the day of my competition. But you know what? We're just gonna risk it because it has really great reviews. Okay, now the eyelids are primed. If you do notice my voice, I am a little sick. I feel like I always record when I'm sick, but yeah, I'm sick right now. I just woke up yesterday morning and I had like a bad sore throat, a bad cough, and a bad stuffy nose. And of course the day of my competition is when I get sick, but yeah. So if I do sound a little nasally and sniffly, then I'm sorry about that. I really like don't understand. It's like whenever I plan to film, I feel sick that day, always. Okay, so for today's eyeshadow, I'm going to be using this ColourPop eyeshadow palette. This is the Double on Trend. I don't know how to pronounce this, but I've used this before on my channel. I love this palette. It's so gorgeous. So I'm just going to take this yellow shade and mix it with this one right here. And I'm just going to apply that all over my lid to set... I'm going to apply that all over my lid to set that primer in place so nothing moves. The thing about cheerleading makeup is you have to make it last throughout the whole day, and you have to make it last throughout all the sweat and touching of other people. Like, you get your face hit, then your makeup's just like gone. So it just needs to be waterproof, sweat-proof, touch-proof, transfer-proof, that's the word I'm looking for. But yeah, you just want it to be on your face and last throughout the whole day. So now I'm gonna take this orange shade right here and mix it with this brown and just use that as my crease color. And so I'm just gonna blend it into the crease. And then, yeah. Alright, so the next shade I'm going to go in is with this reddish brown shade. I love this shade. This is like my go-to shade. I love like a burgundy reddish brown, and I think it looks so pretty on the eyes. And I'm just going to buff that in the lower crease area, so like right below the transition shade I put down. I usually like to pack it on and then blend it all out. Okay, so now I'm just going to take the darkest shade in this palette, which is this dark brown, and then just focus that right on the outer corner to darken this whole look up. Okay, so now I want to add black to the outer corner because I always love deepening up the outer V of my eye, and this palette does not have a black, so I'm going to be using the Natasha Denona Blackest Black Matte Eyeshadow, and this is my favorite black eyeshadow of all time because it just looks so intense but then blends out so beautifully. Okay, so now to move on to the lid area, I'm going to mix this shade and this shade together because this is a little too copper and this is a little too light, so I want to mix the two, and I will be spraying this with MAC 6 Plus. And then I'm just going to apply that right here to the inner corner lid area. Alright, and then I'm just going to blend that out with no additional product. Okay, so now I'm going to add a little bit of this ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in Amaze, and this will just add a little more bling and a little more glitter to the lid of the eye. So I just take a little on my finger and then just tap it on the lid area. So now that the eyeshadow is done, I'm going to go do the wing eyeliner, and then I'm just going to add mascara off camera, and then I'll be right back to finish off the face and then start on the hair. Okay, now that I finished the eyes, I'm going to move on to foundation, and for today's foundation, I will be using the Born This Way foundation, and this is a medium to full coverage foundation. It is oil free, and also I really like this foundation because it's not too drying to where it will suck the life out of my skin, but it also isn't too dewy, so it won't make me look like super oily and super sweaty on stage. And this lasts throughout the whole entire day, so that's what I'm looking for when I think of a foundation for my cheer competitions. Looks really nice, looks really natural, but then again stays on the skin all day long. So I'm just gonna pump that onto a beauty sponge. This is the Jeffree Star Morphe sponge that just came out, and I've been loving it. I already loved the sponge that they had before, but I love this one more because it's pink. So I'm just gonna be pressing this into my skin. So since I kind of outlined my eyebrows already and it's kind of hard to get foundation like right in between, I just use like a brush like this one. This is the JS3, and then I just apply the foundation right here and then blend. These aren't my eyebrows fully done, so it's okay if a little bit gets on them. I just like doing an outline before, and then I usually like add powder and gel on them afterwards. I normally do not add concealer, but today I'm going to add just like a little tiny bit on the under eyes and on the nose just to brighten it up just a little. And I'll add a little to my forehead and a little right here. Oh, and the concealer I'm using today is the Fenty Beauty Concealer. I love this concealer because it's not too heavy and doesn't look too cakey on the skin, but it also covers up and highlights the areas you want really well. Okay, now we're just gonna hurry up and set all that with a baking powder. Today I'm gonna be using the Huda Beauty Easy Bake, I believe. Easy Bake Loose Baking and Setting Powder. I love this stuff. It makes your skin look so smooth and flawless. So I'm just gonna go over my under eye one last time so there's no creases, and then hurry up and set it. Okay, so while I look crazy and while I let this bake set in, I'm going to actually finish my eyebrows and just add gel and powder. So the powder I'm going to be using is the Anastasia Brow Duo in Ebony, and I like just going over my brows with the darkest shade in here and then just darken my brows up. Okay, so now I'm just going to set my eyebrows with a eyebrow gel, and I'm just going to be using the one from Benefit called Gimme Brow in the shade 4. And I love this because it helps my eyebrows stay in place all day long, and it doesn't smudge or move or anything. It will stay on all day long. Now I'm going to wipe off all of that bake, and I just love wiping off the bake and just seeing like this smooth skin underneath. I just love it. Okay, now it's time for the under eye, and I want a touch of blue like I said. And yesterday I used this eyeliner right here by Urban Decay. It was like this blue, but it was actually a lot darker than it seems on the packaging. So I didn't love, the formula was great, just the color wasn't what I was looking for. Let me pull it out and double check. So this is what it looks like, and it looks really bright in the thing, but when I put it under there, it just looked like a bluish black, and I don't know, I feel like these two are the same exact color. This one's from Ulta, the one that is like sealed still. But then I also got one from NYX, and it is like this. So, I don't know, Okay, so I'm gonna take the James Charles palette and do a little under eye action with some blues in here. I'm going to take the color right here. I don't know if you can see right here. I don't know what shade it is because I don't have the little thing, but I'm just gonna look up and buff this into my lower lash line like so. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay, I'm gonna take the color Cola in the James Charles palette, and I'm just going to push that right on the lower lash line. So it's like a blue, like the color of my shirt. So with the color Brother, I'm just gonna blend that out. I actually didn't love the first shade I put down because it just looks a little too green. So I'm just gonna try to wipe away some of that with my beauty sponge. Okay, now I'm going to try to put this Urban Decay one in my waterline and see how it looks. I didn't really love the way it looked yesterday, but I mean, it kind of looks blue. Now I'm just going to add bottom mascara. I'm going to be using the Monsieur Big by Lancome, and this is just the waterproof version, and I'm just gonna apply that to my lower lash lines. I mean lower lashes. Okay, just like so. And then also I'm going to start highlighting because I feel like my eyes look naked. Okay, I'm just gonna take a Morphe M213 and I'm gonna use this Ofra highlighter in Rodeo Drive, and I'm gonna highlight my brow bone with this. This is such a beautiful blinding highlight and I love it. When highlighting first became like a real thing, I never really liked it. I was like, ugh, that just makes me look so sweaty. And now I cannot go without highlighting. Okay, now the eyes are complete. I need to hurry because I actually have to leave within 20 minutes to make it to my competition. So yeah, so I'm gonna start contouring. I'm gonna be using the Anastasia contour kit, and this is bomb. If you haven't tried it, you need to go try it because it blends out so beautifully, doesn't make it look muddy on your face, which is a problem that I actually have a lot. I'm gonna be using this middle shade right here, and I'm just going to be contouring my cheeks with a M523. Okay, now I'm just going to be taking the Morphe E62, which is James Charles' little nose contouring brush, and just contour straight down my nose and make it look a lot tinier. And then now I need to bake all the areas so everything looks really sharp and clean. So I'm just going to be taking the same baking powder I took before, the Huda Beauty one, and just draw a straight line down. While that's baking, I'm going to go ahead and bronze the rest of my face. I'm going to be using the Butter Bronzer. This is my all-time favorite all over the face bronzer. It just gives me such a natural, beautiful glow that looks like I just went to the beach. And when you're on stage, when you're a cheerleader, you do not want to look pale because you just look washed out because of all the lights. So I try to use self-tanner. I try to use self-tanner right before competitions. I didn't this competition, but I should have. next competition, which is next weekend, I probably will. Okay, now I'm gonna move on to blush. I'm sorry, I keep looking down because I'm trying to find all my brushes and stuff because they literally are everywhere. Okay, for blush today, we're gonna be using the Tarte Amazonian Clay palette, and I like using this shade right here called Endless. It's just such a pretty dark color, and I feel like it just is like not too pink but not too dark. It's like a perfect in between. Okay, now I'm going to move on to highlight. And for highlight today, I'm going to be using the same highlighter I used in the inner corner and on the brow bone, the Ofra highlighter in Rodeo Drive. And I want my face to be literally blinding, so I'm going to add a lot of this. My brush actually got like crushed in my cheer bag, so my favorite brush is now crushed. I might even be adding more of the highlight later on, but now I'm just going to wipe off all the bake on my face. And I think the face is just about done. I need to start moving on to hair because it takes quite a long time to do hair. I just need to add a lip. Okay, so I decided to change the lip color off camera because the other one wasn't working. It was too patchy. Then I added and then it looked like super dry. Now my lips look crazy, but this is the Fenty lip paint in Uncuffed. It's really beautiful, and I just thought I would just stick with this. Now we're gonna move on to my hair. I got to do it real fast because I only have 20 minutes and I need to curl my whole head. So what we basically do is braid a little front piece, French braid right here, and then we put it up in a pony, a lower pony, and then we curl the ends. So I'm not gonna really talk much throughout this. I'm just gonna do it and then I'll just like fast forward it, and you can watch if you want to. If not, you can just fast forward. But yeah, so I'm just gonna do my hair real quick and yeah. So here's my completed look. I have complete makeup on, complete hair. I may have to do a few touch-ups later on, but for overall, this is what I'll look like when I go on stage. If you would like to see little clips of us warming up our routine before we go on stage and what exactly we do before we compete, then just keep on watching for the vlog. If not, thank you so much for watching this portion of the Get Ready With Me for my cheer competition, and I'll see you in my next video. If not, just keep on watching. Which is what, Brooke? This is where we do our little routine. We warm up. Are you,
oh my god.
Are you guys ready?
No, yeah. I'm gonna wait.
So we're in warm-ups, which is where, so we just have to like warm up our routine before we go on stage.
to say hey to all my beauty friends?
Hey, beauty friends! Hi, beauty friends. We love you. Hey, is this a vlog?
This is for my beauty channel.
Hey Beauty Channel. We're here today with Singers Electric. This is our very first competition, and we're very excited to showcase what the Global Division is about to be about.
Hey, Devin.
This is my favorite makeup YouTuber, guys. Like, I love her so much. Thank you for sticking with her. She's everything.
Okay.
5, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, down 5, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, down. Go. There you go.
Top of the evening, everyone. My name is Omar Gray. So happy to be here. You can catch me on Sydney's channel sometime soon. She's going to be doing my makeup. Electric Blue is the theme that we're going with. And that's going to be great. Back to Electric.
Very good, actually. Very good.
And we're about to go full out, so wish us luck. Let's go. do as great as we wanted today, so we don't know. Okay, it's so dark. But anyways, we didn't do as good as we wanted to, so we might not get first. Are you lucky again? But yeah, let's hope for the best.
I think we lost.
Yeah, but no biggie. I don't really, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother you?
Yeah. I mean, I've never won cheer sport, but you know, it's fine.
We're at awards, which is where we find out who won. I don't even know if you can hear. Can you hear?
Hey, if you're an electric and you're watching this, I love you. And we did really good. And I don't know where to look right now. Anyways, really proud of us, and awards are in a few minutes. No one cares. I thought they weren't on our team. I was like, what are you doing? No, that's us.
Second place. The Stingray All-Stars, Electric.
We just got second
First
place.
place team in the Level 5 International Co-Ed Division and 2019.
I just want to say that
We lost.
I did really good today, so.
Did you do a 2 to double?
Okay, so today has been one of the longest days ever. I had my cheer competition, and like y'all saw, y'all came with me through the warm-ups, the performance, the awards, and all that stuff. And I feel terrible. My makeup looks terrible. It rubbed off all around my nose because I kept rubbing it. I also have bad smile lines. I'm greasy. It just is a lot of mess. And my hair, most of the curls just fell out, and I just look a hot mess. But anyways, I am so happy. My team actually did not win. We got second place, which is not terrible, but I mean, everybody wants to win first place, but I think the first place team did so amazing, and I'm so happy for them, and I'm still proud of what my team did. It was the first time that we ever competed this year, and I'm just so proud and so happy to be part of a team like Stingray All-Stars Electric, and I'm really excited to see what the future holds. There are 2 more competitions, so hopefully we'll win those. And yeah, so this is my second place medal. I'm so happy that I got to take y'all along, vlog a little. I got to meet some of my cheer friends who are absolutely amazing. And yeah, I hope you liked this video. Please like it, comment down below, all of that good stuff. All of that good stuff. If you like these type of videos, then please let me know in the comment section below. I can even start vlogging my everyday life. And yeah, today was an amazing day. Even though we lost, I still think it was an amazing opportunity. We performed amazing, and I hope y'all all like this video. And yeah, I will see you in my next one. Bye.